Chad Ollinger from Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch is open on screen, but more guarded about his home family life, including his kids. Reality TV star Chad Ollinger from Discovery's Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch is known best for his dogged treasure hunting skills. As the son of Blind Frog Ranch owner Dwayne Ollinger, he has a vital role both at the ranch and as part of the series. Chad is somehow both an open and gregarious guy, while being somewhat private when it comes to his off-screen life, so fans of the show might not know a lot about what his family life looks like at home. Here's what we know about Chad, his home life, and his kids. Dwayne once described his son Chad by saying, "He doesn't have an ounce of quit in him." He added that if someone needs to scuba dive into an unknown cavern system 50 feet below the ground, Chad's your man. Of course, he's more than just a daredevil with a huge personality. He's also a son, husband, and father. Chad is married and has 4 kids. Chad keeps his home life pretty private, so not much is publicly known about his wife or kids. However, he has dropped hints before that his perseverance in unraveling the Blind Frog Ranch mystery has cost him in his personal life. In an interview with TV Insider, Chad explained, "It has hindered different relationships for sure. We spend a lot of time up there. We travel quite a bit to research this project. It has been tough on relationships, but here we are." Blind Frog Ranch is more than a place to work. It's almost a calling. Before coming up to the ranch and embarking on this journey to discovery, Chad says that he didn't really believe in the paranormal. However, being at Blind Frog Ranch changed his mind. While speaking with TV Insider, Chad shared that the paranormal experiences have at times slowed their efforts at Blind Frog Ranch. He explained, "One of the hindrances has been the paranormal for sure. We're right by Skinwalker Ranch, so we're starting to see different clues from that. The things we see and hear and smell is wild. I didn't believe in any of this stuff until I got up here. There is definitely something going on for sure." Chad added, "You can even ask the people around here. They all believe in this kind of thing because they've experienced certain things that are weird. We experience it too. It can hinder our path. We'd find a big clue, and it's almost like something weird happens all the time after. It's almost like something is being protected or guarded." Paranormal roadblocks aside, Chad and Dwayne aren't giving up anytime soon. Blind Frog Ranch is thought to hold a hidden Aztec fortune in Utah's Uinta Basin. As the father/son duo digs more deeply into the 160-acre ranch looking to strike it big, they have to deal with challenges from within the earth and from the unseen. Season 4 of Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch Chad Ollinger, one half of the dynamic father-son duo on Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch, has kept much of his family life off-screen. But fans curious about the man behind Muddy Boots and Cave-in Dives will be heartened to learn about his 4 adventurous children, who share in the family's wild ride across Utah's Uinta Basin. A family born from adventure before Chad became a TV treasure hunter, he and his wife Haley, his high school sweetheart turned riding enthusiast, uprooted their life in Amarillo, Texas. They sold their house, crop dusting business, and even turned an old school bus into their mobile schoolie home, where their kids live and learn on the road. The entire clan moved to help finance Chad's mission alongside his father, Dwayne, on the Blind Frog Ranch property in Utah to meet the kids. Lily, Hazel, Hutch, and Finn. Chad and Haley are parents to 4. Lily, the eldest daughter, Hazel, her adventurous little sister, and their sons Hutch and Finn. EasterHelp.com. While their ages aren't public, they range from early elementary to preteen, enough to tag along during ranch expeditions or ride shotgun in the family bus 3. Raised in a schoolie classroom instead of traditional school walls, Lily, Hazel, Hutch, and Finn attend classes inside the family's retrofitted bus. In a note to their name, it's called the schoolie. This mobile schoolhouse doubles as their home and base camp, teaching the kids adaptability, resilience, and practical skills, like welding or spelunking. On the go, Dwayne Ollinger once said Chad doesn't have an ounce of quit in him. A trait Chad likewise sees in his children, whether it's crawling into tight caverns or hiking rough terrain. The Ollinger kids are being raised with that same tenacity and unshakable curiosity. Although not seen much on camera, insiders suggest they've already started exploring small dig sites with Dad 5. Balancing ranch life and family time, Chad admits the ranch quest comes at a cost. He told TV Insider, "It has hindered different relationships for sure. We spend a lot of time up there. Has been tough. We travel relationships, but here we are yet." He makes a point to include Haley and the kids on mini expeditions, camping nights around fire pits, or helping haul soil samples, turning work into family adventure 6. Growing up with the paranormal living adjacent to famed Skinwalker Ranch, the Ollinger family experiences unexplained phenomena, strange noises, eerie lights, even odd smells, all part of their daily life. One can only imagine how these occurrences shape Lily's and Hazel's imaginations at bedtime, or spark Hutch's curiosity about geology and unraveling buried Mystery 7. Future generation of treasure hunters, Chad's wrestling roots from his high school days, underscore the athleticism that passes down through the family. With tough terrain to hike and cave systems to explore, it wouldn't surprise anyone if one of these 4 grows into a second-generation treasure hunter. Chad describes their education as hands-on, learning geology, wilderness survival, even ethical excavation 8. Social media glimpseshly, and Chad occasionally post family snapshots on Instagram under the handle @AlanOllies, a portmanteau of their surname and the word all in. Though modest in reach, 200 subscribers on YouTube. These clips capture the children interacting with fossils, helping Dad test LiDAR scans, or roofing the bus. It's authentic and grounded. No manufactured TV moments, just family doing life 9. Navigating school, ranch, and life. It's a delicate juggling act. The schoolie doubles as homeschool classroom and playroom. Weekdays might start with algebra in the morning, followed by rock sifting on the ranch, then wrapping up with reading by lantern light. Haley, a writer, supports this fluid schedule while encouraging creativity and curiosity in her kids' 10. Holding down the fort when Dad is digging on camera, Chad takes the lead on underwater cave dives and seismic scanning. Off camera, Haley holds the helm, keeping the bus school on track and the younger kids grounded. Despite hints of tension, paranormal hindrances slowing down the crew, Haley and the kids bring balance, reminding Chad and viewers there's more treasure in family than in hidden gold. The show might focus on ancient legends and ghostly happenings, but behind every rugged scene is Lily, Hazel, Hutch, and Finn, quietly learning resilience, wonder, and what it means to stick through the weird and wonderful alongside their family. Season 4, premiering Nov 20, 2024, ramps up the treasure hunt amid seismic shifts and underwater caverns. Will Chad bring the kids on a tour of the mysterious key-shaped cavern? Will Haley share sneak peeks of endangered rattlesnake sightings with Lily or Hazel? Only time and Discovery's editing choice will tell. But rest assured, through every echo in a cave or flicker of white light, the next generation is right behind him. Boots, backpacks, and notebooks at the ready. In summary, Chad Ollinger's 4 children, Lily, Hazel, Hutch, and Finn, are living the ultimate real-world classroom, grounded in adventure and fueled by curiosity. While fans still search for on-screen moments featuring them, the story is unfolding off-camera. A family united by the unknown, balancing education, exploration, and the occasional unexplained glow around midnight campfires. When you think of mystery at Blind Frog Ranch, you probably picture subterranean tunnels, seismic scanners, ancient legends, and the intrepid father-son duo, Duane and Chad Ollinger. Together, they've braved natural dangers, cryptic symbols, and paranormal oddities in the search for elusive treasure beneath the eerie soils of Utah's Uinta Basin. But off-camera, there's another story unfolding, one that doesn't involve gold or Aztec lore, but is every bit as fascinating. This is the story of Chad Ollinger's kids. While the cameras focus on Blind Frog Ranch and its underground secrets, Chad is also a father of 4, raising his children in a world that blends wilderness with wonder, homeschooling with hands-on geology, and mystery with meaning. In a time when most families are glued to devices, the Ollingers are learning about the world with shovels, soil, and a school bus on wheels. So, who are these kids? What's life like growing up in a home where dad is a Discovery Channel star and your backyard might include radioactive rocks, ancient symbols, or a trapdoor to another world? Before he was racing motorcycles down back roads or diving into Utah caves with a GoPro strapped to his helmet, Chad Ollinger was a crop duster and rancher in Amarillo, Texas. But when his father Duane purchased the enigmatic Blind Frog Ranch in Uinta County, Chad sold everything, his home, his business, and even his stability, to join the hunt for buried history. Chad packed up his wife, Haley, and their 4 children, Lily, Hazel, Hutch, and Finn, and hit the road. Their new home? A fully renovated school bus, affectionately dubbed the schoolie. In it, the family sleeps, learns, plays,